Alright, welcome back to Operation Genesis. And we are going to do the exercise, The Lost World. Alright, this is an advanced mission, or exercise rather. Clean up InGen's Site B and create a photo portfolio for their scientific community.
Attention. Jurassic Park is now closing for security reasons.
Alright, as you heard from our voiceover there, the park is closed. With the very vague security reasons. Well, if you get a look right there, that's our security reasons. There are raptors running around the park. Alright, the last park manager made a debacle of this island and we need you to clean it up. Once the cleanup is done, get the park back in order and bring in the visitors. InGen has promised Dr. Sarah Harding and the scientific community photos of a number of our dinosaurs. So once you are up and running again, we need you to take them. Better start by fixing up that raptor problem in the visitor area of the park. So here are our missions, or our objectives for this exercise. We have to get rid of all our velociraptors. We need to get our park up to 2 stars. We need to photograph a Homo celephi, a Styracosaur, a Corythosaur, an Ankylosaur, and then we need to exhibit 6 velociraptors, 2 Tyrannosauruses, and then we need to photograph them. A little weird, huh? That we have to retire the raptors just to exhibit 6 of them and photograph them, but that's our goal. Now, you already know I have a hard time controlling that helicopter, so what we're going to do is we're just going to order the helicopter to retire these dinosaurs. There's a bunch of them too. So since we have the retire option, that means the retire upgrade has already been researched. I don't remember exactly how many of our upgrades and attractions and so forth have been researched. But at the very least we have this one. Again, actually, you know what? Let's check. How many velociraptors do we have to take care of? 18. So that's a good start right there. So while we were looking at our dinosaur summary, we already have 100% of the DNA for a velociraptor. We have no DNA for a T-Rex. So let's go on the hunt. T-Rexes, I believe, are in Judith River B. Yep. So let's get to work. And since we have to take pictures of these dinosaurs, the 2 ways to get pictures of them are to either start up a safari or start up a balloon tour. So let's cancel the emergency. We will keep the park closed though. And let's research. So I actually like the balloon tours more than I like the safaris, and I don't think we've done a bunch of those. So let's start there. And let's also start rebuilding our park. So we just heard they're returning to base. So they're not going to be retiring any more velociraptors. That doesn't mean the velociraptors are done being retired. There's one. Anytime now. There we go.
Great to see you again.
There she goes. She's running away.
Hi there.
Pressing the wrong button. I think I just ordered 8 of them retired. Okay, let's take a look at our map. So, as you know, the red ones are our predatory dinosaurs. Green ones are our herbivore dinosaurs. And there is a lot, and I mean a lot of space. Okay, no tornadoes coming. A lot of space in these enclosures. Probably a lot more than we need. And there are some broken parts in our enclosures, so we should fix those. Let's start here. These are high security fences. Are they? Yeah, they are. Did I press the wrong button? I guess so. Or maybe there was a dinosaur in the way. There's a little bit of an annoyance when the dinosaurs get in the way. Let's finish connecting these paths while we're at it. Too bad it doesn't show us where the paths need to be repaired. No, we want to repair over here, or do we want to repair over there? For the time being, we will. I hope I didn't just build, like, a huge line of fencing that we don't need. Alright, so like I said, there is a lot of unused space. And you may benefit from... Oh, it does. It does show where our paths are broken. Alright. Fossil hunting? Well, we can afford some more teams. Let's go do that. Let's not go crazy buying them. I say that and I purchased like 3 of them. But that should still give us enough money. Ah, nice, a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Good choice.
So once again, it's not a matter that we need a T-Rex at 100%. We just need 2 of them. We need 2 of them, and we need to photograph them. So let's see, is it safe? No, not yet. There's 4 more of these little troublemakers. Where are you hiding? Is it you? Is it you we have to retire? Okay, so we've almost got the park back under control. Alright, so normally, for some reason, I like to start refreshing my raptor population down here. I'm going to mix it up and we're going to go up here. So here's our carnivore feeder. Let us build a hatchery and we'll point it, let's see, let's point it right at the food. Sort of like we're trying to give them the point. Now, as you see, maybe I shouldn't have built it so high, but I think we'll be fine. There's a lot of space here. And as you've seen before, the dinosaurs just kind of like to wander off. So we will probably close this area off a little bit. But let's first make sure we're ready to open. Sure looks like we are.
Welcome. Great.
Let's hire our cleaning crew.
Message from Peter Levin.
Don't know if we need all 5, but it's fine. So we got Ankylosaurus right here.
Welcome back.
Got a bunch of Pachycephalosaurus over here.
Can you look after this while I get a soda?
Let's see, we got Styracosaur over there. A couple of Corysaurs. Thorasaurus? Where's my paleontologist Where's my paleontologist buddy to give me corrections on all these things? Alright, let's do here and maybe over here.
I think we need to discuss the look forward.
Alright, there are numerous complaints of security. Park safety is a high priority. Well, that's not an issue anymore.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Alright, new bones. That T-Rex skull would be nice. Albertosaurus bones.
What should we do here?
Ah, opals. So right now we have a viewing platform here and here, and 2 of them right here. Oh, there's a storm coming. But it's a thunderstorm, so it's not as bad as it could be. So I think we need a restroom down here. Let's see. Let's do the restroom there. And I'm thinking restroom here. How are we doing on money? Not bad. Oh, you know what I should do? I should save. Yes, as you know, save smart, save often. Especially with this game, since I've been having, like, the worst luck with this stuff just sort of crashing on me. Now, I'm planning ahead a little bit, and I want to be able to put the rest areas in between the kiosks and the bathrooms. So, we want that much space. There we go. So since these are where our herbivores are, we're going to go herbivore style with our kiosks. So that means salad and sandwiches. Okay, they didn't find anything. They didn't find anything. That's no good. They found Corysaurus remains. Alright, so how about some viewing vents? Well, first, I think we can make all of these playtime platforms and just slightly increase the admission. Not so much on these.
Urgent message from Dr. Lee.
So one option could be to sort of enclose this area a little bit. We could either make 2 enclosures for these guys, or one larger enclosure, but cut down a little bit. Since I'm not going to go with the safaris, maybe 2 smaller enclosures is the right call. Uh-oh. Ah, that's good.
How
Balloon
should we
tour.
proceed with this?
Alright, so. Should we go for the super extractor? We're only really going for T-Rex DNA. No, let's start going with the stuff to make the visitors more happy. We need them in here spending money. So let's get the cash machine first. So I still like the idea of cutting down the size of this enclosure. The question is though, do we have the money to afford it? We do not need high security necessarily.
Message from Dr. Grant.
And these are medium, so that makes life a little easier. So yeah, I think one
Message from Dr.
length
Grant.
away from the feeder. And I think there. Alright.
Welcome back.
So we could technically start trimming this off. But I don't want to do that because then dinosaurs down here will wander up there. The dinosaurs up there will wander down here. So we are very quickly going to fence off our Ankylosaurus friends. No, we are not, because we cannot afford it.
What would you like us to do?
We found T-Rex remains.
Great.
Sadly, this means we probably cannot afford the balloon tour. No. I'm thinking we can build one up here, have it fly over the Ankylosaurus and all our buddies down here, Pachycephalosaurus, and that would be good to get their pictures. And then when we have enough money, we'll start making a raptor enclosure here. And then our balloons will just add a little trip this way to get their pictures. And later on, maybe we'll build one down here.
Welcome back.
So yeah, the Gallimimus are already wandering
Message from
off.
Dr. Wu.
How's the weather? So we could probably build out from here and then loop up over here. Go around the feeder like we did before. But at the moment, we don't have the money for it. So.
What should we do?
Ah, we got some amber. So what we want is for this amber to be T-Rex. Let's just do a quick look-see here. So it could be Chorosaurus or Styracosaurus. If it is, well, we have 100% of both of those, so that's not ideal. But if it's T-Rex, it's great. And you know what else? It's just about time for another save. So saving gives us the benefit of hopefully not losing much progress, but also we can extract this. And if we don't like what we get, we're just going to reload. So let's give that a moment.
Welcome back.
I would like to start closing off this enclosure a bit. Don't really have the money for it though. But even just a little bit of it can start sort of setting up how we want. I might go a little wider. Maybe start here and go up and hook around. And let's make sure everybody has enough water. Yep.
Message Message from Dr. Grant.
Alright, Styracosaurus remains, which they sold. But what about that amber? Yeah, we could afford a balloon tour at this point.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Alright, Styracosaurus. So, especially since we're low on funds, this is an ideal time to reload. Alright, so we know that the amber is for Styracosaurus, so let's sell it. And that should give us enough funds to finish our fence. So let's do that. I think I'll start here. We'll go up around there. And up one more. Maybe two more. Yes. Now, before we loaded, Dr. Grant found some Styracosaur remains. I wonder what he will find now. Alright, we can demolish these fences. And that will give us some more money to work with as well.
It's good to know you're keeping an eye on things.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Oh, somebody's being... Oh, there's a twister coming. No, we don't need twisters. Who's being all cranky? I mean, other than me.
What would you like us to do?
Message from Dr. Grant.
Well, we know the storm is coming, so let's start firing our cleaning staff. Let's close the park.
See you again. Totally.
Ladies and gentlemen, should you find yourself short of cash, cash machines are now located at the park entrance for your convenience.
Alright, so bad storm coming. Let's get the weather guard. Okay, now what about you guys?
Welcome back.
There's not really that many of you up here, and a lot of you have been, like, traveling south. I don't really want to, start tranquilizing you guys and flying you back. There's not a lot of water up here anyways. Maybe I should sort of close this off a bit. And then just move the four of them. So yeah, I think we'll do a balloon tour here. That will give us a chance to get a bunch of pictures of Ankylosaurus and Gallimimus. And then our Pachycephalosaurus buddies. So, how many Chorosaurs do we have?
Message from Dr.
Chorosaurs? I got 5 of them. So I could find the one that's hiding somewhere. And move him up here, and then we can have, like, just their enclosure.
Urgent message from John Hammond. Message from the park.
Or the 4 of them could go down here. And we just maybe build out like that. And we can just have one big enclosure. And we can trim that away. Alright, we got a half a star. Yeah, they're leaving unhappy. Yeah, but I'd rather them be unhappy and alive.
Welcome back.
So I think that's what we'll do. We'll build out, like, let's say like 2 or 3 from here.
I'm sorry, but you can't.
I don't want to upgrade it. That's expensive.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Yeah, and we're going to need money to repair the damage from this twister that's coming.
Welcome back.
Maybe we'll go out one more. Then we'll go... I don't know if we want to go all the way down.
Message from Dr. Grant.
See, that Chorosaur is coming around this way too. I definitely built that way too high. You know what? Let's try to recoup the cost a little bit.
What would you like us to do?
So as you know, the tornadoes, the twisters have this bad habit of going exactly where they will cause the most damage. Too bad I can't move that. Maybe move it like around here or here. So I still like the idea of going out one more to the, I guess, east, the right. And then we'll go all the way down. Now you want to just hang out in the water for some reason.
Message from Peter Ludlow.
So I
Ladies and
think,
gentlemen, don't get left out in the rain. Official Jurassic Park
yeah, I think here is
force umbrellas
fine.
are now available at the park entrance.
Can you spare a minute to look at this?
Souvenir stand is expensive.
Yes.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Exhausted, good, mediocre. So let's move you here. And it's almost time for another save.
Welcome back.
Which might be a good idea, save before the twister. Alright, you guys are all napping. Should I try moving you while you're napping? It's just the 3 of you, right?
Welcome back.
Yeah. Let's... Now, I think we have to tranquilize... Oh no, if it's asleep, we can move it. Tranquilized or not. Put you over here really close to the feeder. Then we'll get the other 2 real quick, and we will save. Alright, there's nobody in the park right now.
Message from Dr. Grant.
We have 40 dinosaurs. That number is probably going to drop. Now, a part of me still wants to go out one more block. But I think maybe I need to sort of rein myself in a little bit. I especially want to be careful spending... because that storm is going to be an issue.
It's good to know you're keeping an eye on.
That's about right.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Alright, Twister is probably next week.
What would you
Oh,
like
but
us to do?
Dr. Grant just made us some money. So let's real quick finish our fence. Alright, excellent.
Welcome back.
We can delete all of this. And we can even delete all of this if we really feel like it. I think we should. We need the money.
Urgent message from Peter Ludlow.
Oh, we lost our half a star. Now, unfortunate. Alright, so since I just saved real quick, let's try our amber here.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Oh, you found more remains. Good. That will help us out. Okay, here it comes. Where is it? It's down here. Oh, you know what? Let's delete that too. Well, I say that, but we're still waiting to see what our amber is. I hope it's T-Rex. Alright. It's Styracosaur. So yes, we will load. Alright. Let's demolish that real quick.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Welcome.
Not the fossil market. We can get rid of this too.
Welcome back.
So this is going to be our raptor enclosure. Maybe we want to go. We definitely want to hook around the carnivore feeder over here.
It's good to know you're
Okay.
keeping
Oh,
an eye on.
so that might actually work out better. It started further away. Can I declare an emergency? Nope. But where is it heading? It looks like it's going to go right up through our pen here. Although, if it, like, curves to the west and comes through the park, that might actually be better. Because then it won't take out as many dinosaurs. But that doesn't seem to be the case. It looks like it's going to keep going sort of northwest. It will tag the corners here and go through there. That actually might not be too bad.
Urgent message from the park administrator.
I think... oh, nope, it's twisting to come around. We're boned. How many of our poor little critters is it going to get? There's one.
To enhance your Jurassic Park experience, Dino Watcher binoculars have now been installed.
Alright, we're getting a lot of
observation posts.
information about damage. But they did the binoculars, so what should we do next? Let's do the souvenir. Well, no, I was talking about the rest area, so let's do that. Oh, and that look. Coming down here to get all our other guys. But I think it only got the one Gallimimus. Took out a lot of our fence, though. And look at you. Look at you. Just wandering off. You too. Maybe it survived. Wouldn't that be a treat? Alright, let's repair our fences.
Urgent message from the park administrator.
Did anything down here get damaged? Doesn't look like it. Okay, we gotta pick up at least one of you. Now, you can't tranquilize during a storm. So we'll have to wait until the storm is over. Yeah, we lost one Gallimimus. Well, you know, all in all, that wasn't that bad. I always get very nervous about storms and stuff. Anything else? No? Alright, let's open her back up. We're gonna need to get our cleaning crew in.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Okay, let's get a balloon tour over here. And let's maybe do like a crisscross type thing. Oh, that's a little too far. Alright, so maybe we'll do more like a crisscross thing. We're like halfway out. So maybe like here. And we'll loop back up and around. There we go. Now balloons can't go up in the thunderstorms, but that's okay. Here we'll have to do a little different. Go like there-ish. And then there, and then back. Oh, we found more amber. It is saving time, so... Alright, let's see what we get.
Great.
Alright, that thunderstorm wasn't too bad. That tornado wasn't so bad. That twister didn't set us back as far as I was afraid. Let's start working on our raptor pen.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Start maybe like here. And do I want to put the hatchery here?
Message from Dr. Grant.
Or do I want to put it maybe along here somewhere so it's not like pointing directly at our guests? Yeah, I think like here-ish would be good. We'll build it last. Alright, found nothing. Styracosaur. Alright.
It's good to know you're keeping an eye on things.
We've been having pretty poor luck with the amber here. But if nothing else, we get to sell it. Okay, that's a lot of money.
Message
But we
from
can
Dr.
recoup
Grant.
some of the cost by doing this.
Welcome back.
And technically, we can do it over here too.
What should we do?
Alright, new shipment. Nothing. Average, exhausted. Well, it's not ideal, but it's something.
Welcome back.
So down here we'll do our T-Rex enclosure. Up here we're going to do our raptors. So here's my thought. Viewing platforms in both corners. Viewing vents next to each of them. So what is that? 1, 2 away?
Urgent message from Dr. Wu.
Come on. Alright, Doctor, what have you got to say?
How should we proceed with this?
Alright, we got the rest area. So let's go with the souvenir stands next. Alright, so our velociraptors are going to need water. They got their feeding enclosure up there. Not enclosure, but their carnivore feeder up there. We'll put the hatchery up here, and then
Message from Dr.
if we get to the point, I'll put a viewing dome here in the middle. Ah, we just got a bunch of gold. So yes, let us build our hatchery. And while we're at it, let us get some of our amenities here.
Return to base.
Yeah, I think we'll line up with the vents. And this will be our carnivore station. So how about hot dogs and french fries? Now, velociraptors are kind of expensive, aren't they? And we need 6, I think. Yeah. Alright, are any of the balloons in the air? No.
Can you look after this while I get a soda?
Let's start down here. The rest areas are not that expensive, actually. Yeah, we'll put a little closer to the restroom. There. That should help keep our visitors a little happier. So we just gotta wait to get those balloons in the air so we can start taking pictures. Nice T-Rex remains. What you got? Hips? What is hip?
Can you look after this while I get a soda?
Okay. So I think maybe we can just go straight down from here. So maybe like 5 down, however many it takes to hook around the carnivore feeder, and then back. And this will be our T-Rex enclosure when the time comes. Alright, that's gone up to 100. So let's make it 40. And, well, not maximum length, but we'll make it a little longer. It's 100%, right?
Message from Dr. Wu.
Alright, we're at 29%. Again, we only need enough to display 2.
Message from Dr. Grant.
What should we do here?
Nice, more T-Rex remains.
Okay.
Alright, what do you gotta say? No, we did fine. We had it closed. We lost 1 dinosaur. Nobody died. We did good.
I think we need to discuss your defaults.
How is the weather? It's good for the next several months. Well, weeks rather.
Welcome back.
So I'm thinking a viewing vent might be good here. And maybe up here. And maybe one over there. But we need our raptors. Got enough 3, so let's get them going. I'm hoping that we will be quick enough.
Message from Dr. Wu.
I was going to say, hoping that we will be quick enough that we can do this before any diseases or anything start spreading. But let's wait and see. It hasn't been a year in game yet. But it's been close to 50 or so minutes.
Welcome back.
Oh, one of the balloons is up. Where is it? Alright, let's snap some pictures. Oh, look at that sleepy boy. Alright, not a great picture. Is that it? Oh, no, there's some Chorosaurs. Actually, I think we got every dinosaur in this enclosure.
Hey!
Okay, you're not up in the air yet. But one option is to make it cheaper. That might get more people wanting to use it.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Just gonna hang out there. Hang out in the corner. We could afford another raptor. Maybe we want to be careful with our money, though. Alright, saving time.
Welcome. You're taking control?
We do have the waypoints set, so that's not the issue.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Opals? That's okay. That can get us 2 more raptors.
Great to see you again. Sure.
Well, since people are not taking the balloon tour yet, let's mix it up a little bit. So we'll go halfway into the raptor enclosure, halfway into this enclosure, then halfway into that, and we'll loop back.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Oh, what'd you find? It's the Rachosaur.
Good to have you back so soon.
Right, they have T-Rex femurs and a T-Rex skull. That skull would put us in probably pretty close to 60% territory. Okay, let's make you guys thrill windows and pump up the cost a little bit. You'll be thrilling platforms. Should I still put the vents up over here? I think I should. One right there. And I think we said one over here. Yeah. I don't think we should put any down here, though. Alright, so... we only got 2. 2 dinosaurs we needed pictures of. Did I really miss them? Yes, I did, because they're up here in this pen.
Thinking of family and friends back home? Why not purchase some official Jurassic Park souvenirs to really make them jealous? Available from your nearest souvenir stand.
Part of me is thinking we should start doing the diseases for safety's sake.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Again, hopefully we'll be done before
Message from Dr.
any of that becomes a problem. But, let's see, what's the cheapest one? 1,000? Ticks, Bumblefoot. Gastric poison tends to be a big one. Let's go with Bumblefoot. Alright, so the souvenir stands we'll put on the inside track. Oh, can't afford it. Alright, you're gonna be fun stuff. How about... yeah, how about a balloon and a button for like 12 bucks? So yeah, still not up in the air. Just need one more of you. We also need to get our star rating up.
Message from Dr. Grant.
A little more money.
Good to see you again.
You know what, we'll do the bag for you and the keychain? Yeah, why not? Like 24-ish bucks. And up over here by the raptors.
Message from John Herman.
Ah, there we go. Half a star. How's the weather? Good.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Yeah, have a dino toy and dino snowball. Get you up to about 50. Alright, at this point, I don't see any more reason to spend money. Maybe put another feeder in here, because there's so many dinosaurs and they're so far apart. Oh, I did not check to see what we're feeding them.
How can I help?
There we go. A little more expensive, but that should hopefully keep them from getting sick. You guys are getting goats. Yeah, I guess nobody wants to take balloon tours when the weather's so bad.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Alright, Doc, what do you gotta say? So, yeah, that's poor, but it's not exhausted. Even with these being exhausted, this is probably still our best bet. Because all we need, literally the only thing we need, is T-Rex DNA. And this is the only place we can potentially get some, except for buying it. We could possibly go to another dig site and dig up bones just to sell them. But at the same point, if all we need is T-Rex, why not just stay there and keep our fingers crossed until we get T-Rex? And even as it is, the second I can afford a T-Rex skull, we're going to have enough of the genome. And then it's just a matter of taking pictures.
Welcome back.
And I'm kind of surprised it's been an issue. Why are you out here? I probably forgot to collect you when we sedated you last. Alright, there's a bunch of Gallimimus up here. I don't think there's any Gallimimus in here.
Urgent message from Dr. Wu.
There might be a few in there, but we're going to put you up there with all your buddies. You napping?
What should we do here?
Alright, we got Bumblefoot. Let's do
No
ticks.
problem.
There, you're back. You're back with your friends, with your family, where there's food. And let's save real quick.
What should we do?
Nice.
Okay.
I don't think the hip bone will be enough. But a hip bone plus a femur would be enough.
Greetings.
Well, those are like 6,000.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Return to base.
Oh. There we go. Now we just need the money to produce 2 T-Rex.
What should we do here?
Great to see you
We
again.
need one more of you. So I think that'll be our next purchase. So we'll set up our T-Rex down here. And we'll just get the balloon to add the T-Rex pen to its flight. Oh, good, finally. Let's see. 5 velociraptors. Pretty good. So let's just keep a track of this balloon. So when it starts flying over these pens, we'll want to take pictures.
What would you recommend in this?
Nice. So the hip actually was enough to get us to 50. And this will get us maybe, what, around 56? Maybe 54? Let's get our last velociraptor. Keep our eyes on you. Dino Rampage, why are you rampaging?
Message from Dr.
You're hungry? No, you wanna hunt. So there's a goat right there. Why won't you go hunt the goat? Take a nap. Cranky.
Message from Dr. Sattler. Urgent message from
Is there something wrong? Did the goat, like, bug out? I guess it did.
Urgent message from Dr. Sattler.
Still rampaging, huh? Still being a troublemaker.
Message from Dr. Sattler. Urgent message from Dr. Sattler.
Alright. Who's sick? Maybe they're just Velociraptor's dead, Velociraptor's dead. Gallimimus is sick. Great. What are you sick with? Bumblefoot. Well, at least we can take care of that.
Dr. Sattler.
The Velociraptors are dying. What a waste. And it seems it's just because the game had like a hiccup or something. Where the goats are not being counted. So everything is sick.
Gonna let this go on? Do something.
I was hoping we'd avoid this. No such luck.
You must do something about this.
Well, we are a whole extra star up now.
What should we do here?
But we're in the red.
From Dr. Wu.
Maybe we should sell this.
Great.
Urgent message from Dr. Sattler.
Alright. Are you guys done killing each other?
Urgent message from Dr. Sattler.
Jeez, what a waste.
Welcome back.
No, you're the only one left, and you're still like losing it.
Urgent message from Dr. Sattler.
Are you happy now? Have you killed enough? If you jump at the fence, I'm retiring you. I lost track of the balloon.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Alright, we can still get pictures like that. And then it's down here somewhere is the rest of our buddies. They're not great pictures, but well, still, they'll still count. We need pictures of T-Rex.
What should we do here?
Velociraptor died. Everybody's sick.
I'd like your thoughts on this.
Returning to base.
Yeah, I'll vaccinate all of you guys next. Now we're getting T-Rex remains left and right.
Great.
The game is being nice to us. Then everybody down here needs
Returning to base.
low on fuel. Is that what he said? Do we still have the one Velociraptor? She's still wigging out. Hey, you're the one that decided to kill everyone.
Message from Dr. Sattler.
Now our dinosaurs are dying of disease. Okay. Maybe extra battery? Can't really afford it. Can't afford anything right now.
Dr. Wu.
Well, let's make the emission a little more expensive. We'll go up to 300. We're a one-star park. We can afford it.
Welcome back.
Alright, all of you are getting vaccinated. You're just gonna stay up there and think about what you've done. Go. Oh, she's in a coma?
Message from
Good.
Dr.
Goodbye.
What should we do about
Oh, we found Amber. Alright, so at this point we have enough to do a T-Rex anyways. But you know what? It's about time to save anyways. So let's give it a shot.
Glad you're back so soon.
If it's T-Rex, great. If it's not, then we'll sell it and we'll start finishing our T-Rex enclosure. Okay, it's starting to get dirty here too. Going to need another cleaning crew. Well, let's wait.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Maybe our next batch of velociraptors will be better behaved. Well, it wasn't really their fault. The game... I'm guessing the game had some sort of hiccup where the goats weren't spawning. See, the goat is still there. Alright, Styracosaur.
Urgent message from Dr. Sattler.
Yep, our velociraptor is dead. Our dinosaurs are sick.
I can't believe this is happening. What should we do?
Not fossil market.
Urgent message.
Okay,
from
let's
Dr.
finish our
Sattler.
enclosure. Or at least try to finish our enclosure.
This is a major
Yeah,
problem
the
for us
disease.
humans packed
We
in
got
everywhere.
them taking care of it, though. High security fence. Jeez, that's almost all our... That's like half our money right there.
What would you recommend in this situation?
I recommend... Dino Belly.
Problem?
Alright, I think everybody's okay now. Oh no, you're still not doing good, huh? Oh, we can't even afford to vaccinate the species. We'll just have to vaccinate you. Let's get you too. Maybe that will be enough. Okay, we can't afford another cleaning crew.
What should we do here?
We're going to have 100% T-Rex DNA at this rate. Well, we already know that we're going to start building this way, so we can demolish all of this, and that will help increase our funds. We're going to need 6 velociraptors again. They are so expensive. Okay, T-Rex is going to need some water.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Returning to base.
Now,
Message
the
from Dr.
benefit of a
Grant.
T-Rex is that it is a 5-star attraction, just like the velociraptors. So having 1 or 2 around will get us a lot of attention.
Great to see you again.
Urgent message from John Hammond.
Ah, we're 2.5. Well, we're a 1.5 stars. Just need another 0.5 star. So really, at this point, it's just a matter of getting our dinosaurs. Alright, we can afford another, well, not a crew, but
Message from Dr. Grant.
we can get a station at least. Oh, that was a good chunk of change. So if our T-Rex DNA, we just need 8% more.
Welcome back.
There are no T-Rex hips. There are T-Rex femurs, but that's not enough. Well, I am not going to waste our money.
Message from Dr. Grant.
What I will do... Well, we gotta wait for the ride to end. Looks like they're landing.
Welcome.
We will add a trip around the T-Rex enclosure. And then a trip through this enclosure. Although again, all the dinosaurs are hiding down there in the bottom.
Welcome back.
How can I
Alright, we
help?
need what? About 9,900? Just about. Try to get both our Rexes at the same time. And then we'll worry about our Velociraptors. Big troublemakers. How we doing on time?
Message from Dr. Grant.
Ah, found Amber. So you know what? We're just going to sell it. So how long will our Rexes last?
Great to see you.
2 years? That's fine.
Right.
We're going to be done with the game before then. Can we afford... We can afford one viewing platform, but we can get 2 viewing vents. So I think that's what we'll do. Let's see. 1, 2... 1, 2... There. Oh yeah, and the Rex
Great to see you again.
should be out by the time by the time the Rex is out, the balloon should still be able to take a picture. There we go. Look at that. Look at her. Going right for the goat. Is a goat, right? Okay, the goat is at least active, so let's get a look. Chomp. Nom 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 nom. Yes, she's a happy girl.
Hi there.
But you're gonna get cows from now on, because you use a big girl, and you need your protein. There's 2 of you, so literally the only thing we need. Well, not literally. We still need to get 2 stars. We need 6 velociraptors. All right. So here's what we're gonna do.
Message from Dr. Grant.
We're gonna go to the fossil hunt and just take everybody out. And we're going to go over to Judith A. Now, it doesn't even matter what's here, because we're just going to sell everything. Styracosaur remains. And you know what? It's time to save.
Great to see you again.
So,
Urgent message from Dr. Wu.
we need 6 of them. So 52? I don't think my numbers are right.
Message from the park administrator.
You might want to have a look at this.
Okay, we should not need any of this, actually. Get a camera, just for the fun of it.
Message from John Hammond.
So yeah, we're gonna need around 50,000.
Great to see you again.
No, not that much.
You should conference.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Alright. Yeah, Pachycephalosaurus. Just gonna sell everything. Alright. Well, we need velociraptors more than we need
No problem.
attractions over by the T-Rex. Still making thrill windows. Don't fight, you two. Go ahead and eat your cow. You got plenty of cow.
Message from the park administrator. What would you like to do here?
Why are they so dissatisfied? Where are the dinosaurs?
What would you like to do here?
Part of it might be because this enclosure is too big. Everything hides in the corner. What are you guys doing? You're all hiding in the corner too.
Great to see you again.
Message from Dr.
No, you didn't do this again. Okay. Go get him.
What would you like us to do?
All right. So, we're like I said, we're just gonna sell. Sell, sell, sell.
Great to see you again.
So that should be
Okay.
enough. Now it's just a matter of getting our second star. So let's get viewing platform here. I think I'll do the next one over here. Maybe over here. Here's probably better. Oh, you guys were working on the cameras, weren't you? Almost done. Alright, well, at least the Rexes are behaving. We should get our amenities here. Kiosk, restroom, rest area, souvenir stand.
Urgent message from Dr. Sattler.
Alright, Pachycephalosaurus has collapsed. You might still be sick. Let's revive you. And then, do we need to vaccinate you? No, they're vaccinated for Bumblefoot. The problem was you couldn't get enough food? Do we need to get another feeder in here?
This is
Urgent message from Dr. Wu.
Brachiosaurus. Alright, so some silver. Alright, we can get the camera going. Alright, we will probably not be able to use the viewing dome. I'm really hoping we're going to be finished with the mission before it comes to that. Let's get our other viewing platform here. And at the very least, let's get the restroom. We'll do it here. Now, rest area? Actually, we got plenty of money. We can... Well, I wouldn't say we have plenty of money, but we got enough that we can start doing some more stuff.
How are you?
And you will be hamburgers and french fries. It's almost saving time. But again, I'm really hoping we're going to get that half a star. That's all we need. So the velociraptors are behaving now.
It's good to see you.
Did it happen again? Ah, we did it. Fantastic results. This is a fantastic result for InGen and for the scientific community as a whole. Your photos will assist in a wide range of research. Well done. Feel free to continue managing this park or head back for some other challenges InGen has waiting for you. Well, the answer is we're going to go to our next challenge. But that's going to be enough for this episode of Operation Genesis. So, thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next park. See you in a bit.